Been around some great ones, and we've been throwing that. I got to tell you that guy can sling that ball, and I'm just excited to be able to get going, no doubt. That's all I can say. He's special. That ball come out his hand. He's special with it. His natural-born leadership. There's a couple guys I've been around that can lead a team, and the way that he's doing it, to be this young is unbelievable for sure.
People, it's your boy Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back like I never left. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all feeling? Hey, y'all heard that boy Brandin Cooks? Did you? Let's study human behavior right now. Cause see, listen to that clip yesterday. A lot of clips came out about the Cowboys that did the home run derby. They're talking about contracts and different things, and Dak was talking about CD and them. CD and them was talking about Dak, and it's a feel good moment. Kumbaya, everybody's happy, and everybody's saying, what do you expect Brandin Cooks to say? He's supposed to say Dak is nice, and I'm like, nah, that's cap. Nah, that's you see all that's multiple caps. No, I'm not going. You know why? Brandin Cooks played with Davis Mills. He played with Tyrod Taylor. He played with Deshaun Watson. He's played with Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Jared Goff, right? Go find the other clips. You big up your quarterbacks, but go find the clips. I need to see the same behavior. That boy was giddy, like excited. Like, I've been in quarterback purgatory the last couple years. I can see it in his face. You could just see it in his response. It was eye contact when he's like, that ball coming out right on time. He's slinging that thing. He said he's special. He said the way he leads this team is special. See, this is how I know most of y'all hate Dak Prescott, the most hated quarterback in the NFL. This is how I know it. Because when little tidbits come out about Jalen Hurts' leadership, Josh Allen's leadership, Joe Burrow's leadership, y'all all bow down on your knees and praise quarterback Jesuses. And they can't do no wrong. And I ain't never seen a person lead a team like this. Oh, but when it's Dak Prescott, it's overlooked, it's dismissed, it's not acknowledged. No, I'm not going. See, I'm taking a break from the draft coverage. We've been talking draft and what these players are going to do for the team. I'm going to get back to that. But see, this is what CFT do. I feel like I'm a student of the human language, body language, and trying to read deeper into things. And you can say, you're being a homer. You're overreading this. And that's fine. I feel you. Let me do me. But when I see Brandin Cooks and his body language, his facial expression, either he's the illest thespian, and that's an actor, by the way, that I've ever seen, or he genuinely is excited to be playing with Dak Prescott and has given him genuine praise and has caught footballs from Hall of Fame quarterbacks. And for him to come out and praise his leadership when he's been led by Drew Brees, he's been led by Tom Brady, that is the thing that stood out to me the most. Him slinging that thing, I already tell y'all all the day, every day, that Dak Prescott can sling the pill. He be dotting people up. Y'all don't want to acknowledge it, but somehow the yards keep happening. The stats keep accumulating. The wins just keep happening. I don't know. And I get it. I can hear a hater right now, but he don't win when it count. No, I don't care about that. What I care about is this. Putting the right weaponry around him, building the right team together, and all the pieces working. Brandin Cooks is going to work because they're on the same wavelength. They've been throwing the ball at Dak's backyard, and the Dak yard, or whatever y'all want to call it, getting in sync, getting on the same page. See, we ain't got the same thing that other quarterbacks be dealing with. It might not be as publicized, but best believe it's happening. I've seen Dak Prescott working out with Tolbert, Gallup, both tight ends, Hendershot, Ferguson. He's going to probably be bringing the young. And see, that's the best thing about him having that in his backyard is because they can get a workout in whenever. They don't got to worry about NFL rules or organize anything. They can just come to my crib. We gonna get to it. But I do like the way Cooks, Lamb, just the way that they're speaking of Dak. He's locked in. He locked and loaded. You know what I'm saying? He's ready to go. So I'm excited about it. Hearing that clip, it's one of those things where, like people are saying, it goes without saying. But, sometimes the obvious is the statement. Yeah, it's the thing that everybody overlooks because most people act like Dak Prescott can't complete a 5-yard pass. So to have someone come in and to see the excitement on their face to be playing with Dak Prescott, y'all act like he should be depressed. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. This isn't a money ploy. This isn't I sign with the highest bidder. He's here because of contention. He's playing for a contender, and he can see that the team that surrounds him can really make something happen. He would know. He's been on multiple Super Bowl rosters. He would know. He knows how to get there. So having him on the team is important. Having Gilmore on the team is important, but we will get to Gilmore. He dropped a clip too. I'll probably do a video on that. So I like to break down these things, especially since we ain't got nothing but time. It's May. We got plenty of time to talk about the draft picks. We got OTAs and mini camps coming up. We gonna get to it. But right now, we talking about Brandin Cooks and his excitement of playing with Dak Prescott. Him calling him special and his leadership special is the biggest thing to me. That's what stood out to me the most. Now I'm gonna take a slight sidebar. We're gonna talk about what went down on Twitter today. The topic of the day is CeeDee Lamb versus A.J. Brown. So PFF does this thing all the time where they pick Cowboys players versus Eagles players. They throw a little question out there. They watch the comments go up. Whole bunch of engagement, whole bunch of argument, blah, 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 blah. We do this every day. We know how this go. Insert Cowboys versus Eagles, anything. It could be the dude that's working the parking lot. It's going to be beef. My parking attendant better than y'all. It's stupid. And it's fun. I engage. It's funny. I don't take it too seriously, but it happens. But see, today was different because A.J. Brown came out there and was like, listen, stop comparing us. And I was like, oh. He's like, that boy worked in the slot. I work primarily outside. It's just different. Now, he tried to clean it up and say, nah, but CD's good. I'm a fan of this game and all this extra stuff. And he deleted a lot of his tweets. Nah, AJ, I ain't going. That's cornball behavior. If you got something to say, stand on it. Don't delete it. Leave it up there. Because it was going to get seen. Once you hit send, a person like you, a player like you, it was going to get screenshot. You might as well just left it there. It already made its rounds. You deleting it don't mean nothing. It don't mean you ain't say it. It don't mean you don't mean it. I like that. See, A.J. Brown's a great receiver. I ain't here to hate on him. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to let you know that CeeDee Lamb is just as great, if not greater, than A.J. Brown. See, CeeDee Lamb can do some things that I ain't seen A.J. Brown do. A.J. Brown can run the hell of a slot route, and he can do a 9 route. That's it. 2 routes. Now, he really good at them. Really, really good at them. And nobody seems to know how to stop him because he a big dude. But I've seen CeeDee Lamb run the entire route tree. And whether y'all want to choose to acknowledge it or not, it's a plus to be able to work in the slot, outside, and all around the field. That's what CeeDee Lamb can do. Some people can't play in the slot. It ain't in their skill set. CeeDee Lamb can do both. And before, that used to be a plus. I can move him around to create mismatches, which is what we did all last year because we were lacking receivers. We moved CeeDee Lamb around out of necessity because we ain't have enough receivers. So we didn't want to just put him on one side and allow you to just bracket him and take him away. We moved him around, and whether you choose to send your best corner with him or not, that's your problem. I'm going to put a couple stats on the board, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Jay Tuck, showing where CeeDee Lamb lined up and stuff like that. Just so you can, get it in your mind and see what's going on. But I just want y'all to remember, CeeDee Lamb is an all-pro. He had 1,359 yards, I believe, 9 touchdowns, and he did that with missing his starting quarterback for 5 games. Best believe if Dak Prescott was there those games, CeeDee Lamb would have probably had 1,600 yards. That's a fact. His best games came with Dak Prescott. That's a fact. But all this back and forth, CeeDee Lamb said it best. I can do both.